Hello everyone. This is my fourth. This is my fourth project in Let's Grow More internship. That is exploratory data analysis. I have done data analysis in this project. So we we had given the data of the global terrorism, and we have said we had said that we have to do analysis on that data and to find the hot zone or the hot region where this kind of the terrorism activities are happening. So I have did data analysis and found the hot zones, and also did small analysis in specialized for Nepal. So at first, the step one is for importing all the libraries, and like pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn. Seaborn is you know matplot is also for the plotting your datas, but seaborn is a little is easier. It becomes little easier to plot seaborn. So at first we have read our data set, that is global terror.csp, and you can see all the data set has all these column like event ID, where event year, month, day, and which country had it taken place, the name of that country, and all those like who are the targets and which group had done that. All these things are included in this data set. So let me explain again. This data.head will give the first 5 data. So for the pre-processing, we have seen is there any data which have null value, but we have found there are only some of the data related and this approximate data which has null values, but we are not going to use these data for our analysis. That's why we are not going to change it. Otherwise we had to do pre-processing. Now in the data.zip you can see that there is 181, there is 181, 91 and 135. It means that there are 181,691 rows and 135 columns in our data. Yeah, this is really huge data. That's why I have not uploaded it in GitHub. You can find this data on Kaggle as well. So here is we can see 80 rows and 135 column on our data. And now we have printed this the value of which country has the more terrorism attack, that is value count, which has more value, more times, which country has occurred more times in this terrorism. And for that I have ID max, which is value counts, group your data, and ID max found which has the highest value. That's why the highest value is Iraq and 214. So from these things, what conclusion we can draw is that the most terrorism has happened in the country Iraq, and most of the terrorism occurred in 2014. So data region text, we are now going to analyze it on the basis of region, like what region has more affected due to terrorism, so that you can see that this Middle East, Middle East and North Africa are highly affected by the terrorism. That is like 50,474 terrorism activities had been happened in these regions. And secondly, so from following Middle East, we have South Asia, South America, Sub-Saharan Africa. These are all these are all the affected area for terrorism, and the corresponding counts are here. So now I'm interested, since we know that this Middle East and the North Africa is the hot zone for the terrorism. That's why we are going to analyze more detail about this area. That's why using this command, using this script, what I'm done that I have found all the data. I have extracted all those data whose text which falls in the Middle East and North America. And now from this, we try to find out what kind of activity, what kind of attack has happened more in this region, in the FTOA. TOA, like we have put all this data in TOA, and we attempt to find the what kind of attack mode happens. So you can see that the attack which mode happened is bomb explosion, which has been done 30,908 times at overall, and following that there is armed assault, assassination, hostage taking, and these are unknowns, and these all are the data we want. Now I wanted to plot this data on a pie chart. That's why I have used these functions which are from the matplotlib. So for that, at first you need the values, and index. What does it mean that in my labels I have put all these data that I have been extracted using these value counts, and these are the index and these are the values. That's why in my labels these index has gone and saved, and in values all these values are gone and saved. Now using the plot.py you can put the labels, my labels, these are the labels, and these are the values which has been plotted according to the statistics, and you can see that the bombing and explosion is still here high in this from this data as well. Now from that we have drawn the conclusion that the region of the most terrorist attack is Middle East and North Africa, and the list is Australiana and Oceania. And the major attack was bombing, which was done more than 30,000 times, as we can see in this data, and least attack hostage taking. So if you want to see list, you can just use tail in the place of head. Now we have plotted same data in same region versus terrorism versus number of attacks, like in Middle East and Africa, the lot of attack has been done, and following South Asia, you can see the clear picture of that in this bar chart as well. So I have not used any other library. I've just used here matplotlib. Now we are going to use SNS as well for the visualization. Now these are with respect to the regions, and now these are with respect to the country. So you can see that if you see the value of country here is I have plotted this country using this country text, data.country text. These extract the value of the countries, this extract the value of the country, and using the bar plot I plotted this, and you can see that Iraq is the hottest. Iraq is the main area which was attacked a lot more times, and followed by Pakistan, Afghanistan, and then India. Now we are going to figure out people dying due to the terrorism each year. Now we are going to analyze how the people are dying due to the terrorism. So for that we have extracted two columns, that are year column and number of kill column, because we wanted to know on which year how many people are dying. So you are seeing that data and year and kill, it is in double big bracket, which means that we are extracting only two columns from our actual data. Now, and we put this two column in the number of kill, and now what we did, we are doing grouping. Here we want to group our data and sum all the number of kill. Like in our email data set, we could see that there are a lot of if for every attack in, like if 10 attacks has been done in 2010, there will be 10 data of 2010, like 2010, there will be 10 data. But if you want to sum all the number of kills on that 200 turn data, you have to do group by. So this is the way we use group by in Panda, and you might also seen this group by in SQL as well. So I've converted this into data frame, and now you can see that the dates have been dates of each year have been recorded, and put in this data frame. Now there are a lot of years, that's why we have also we have used SNS third bar plot. You can easily plot the bar plot using SNS, that is the object of Seaborn class or Seaborn library. Here you can see that most of the death happened in 2014. It is the highest year of since 1983. And here the conclusion, we can see that the most people has died in 2014, and it was a massive jump in the death since 1983 from then to now. It is not decreasing significantly. It means that still it is decreasing from very little value, but still people are dying. Now if we have also analyzed what kind of group is responsible for the killing of people. For that we can see this, there is unknown, at first there is unknown group we have not actually figured out, which is in very big amount, but secondly there is come Taliban and ISL, which is responsible for the death of the lot of people. Now you can see that we have now here also used bar plot for C word. Here X and Y is the parameter. So we have now counted the value of each G name. G name is the group name, what kind of group has done such kind of activities in X, and how many times that group done the activity in Y now, and we put X and Y as the parameter, and the graph is in front of you. So these are the analysis that I have done in the world, and since I am from Nepal, I have done a small analysis in Nepal as well. So we have seen a number of death in various years in Nepal, type of attack and target type in Nepal. So you can see using the nkill.sum we have summed that 1969 of total people has died in Nepal, and I did same thing here in group by year and kill, and now I plotted this in for Nepal, and you can see that in 2004 a lot of people has died in Nepal, and in 2002 and 2004, and gradually it has decreased. And also finding the type of attack in Nepal, it was bombing and explosion. There was 614 bombing and explosion in Nepal, and plotting the same we can get this value. So these are my data analysis that I have done in this global terrorism data. You can find this data on the Kaggle, and if you like this video, please go on my GitHub and put a star on that and give me suggestions. Thank you.